Everything fair. You know what I mean? I know that he's a bigger fighter. He's coming in. He already had the advantage of the height, the size, the arm length, like everything. He had the most advantage.
What's going on, you guys? This week is the big fight. Tank versus Ryan is going down. Tank should win this fight, right? By most people, consensus, they got Tank winning this fight. Tank should be winning this fight somewhere late in the fight, right? Tank Davis is one of those dudes who, as the fight goes, he gets comfortable and then things tend to happen in his favor. That's just usually how it goes for Tank Davis. He could be losing a fight in the early rounds, but eventually Tank Davis, eventually he'll figure these guys out or whatever the case may be, and he gets them up out of there. Eastside Cruz, that fight was a little different. It was a back and forth war. But with Ryan Garcia, it's a totally different thing. Ryan Garcia showed me a lot going into this build up of this fight. He showed me that he really wants it. He showed me that he really wants it. You know, and by him taking all the stipulations and rehydrations, you got to take your hat off to it. Now, some fans may say, oh, well, why you agree to it if you go complain about it? Well, we wouldn't be getting this fight if he didn't agree to it. 2, he brought it up simply to show people Tank Davis' character. Because according to Ryan, he's eating tacos. He's going to be just fine, right? His team say he's going to be just fine as far as the weight and rehydration. He don't blow up that big anyway. Tank just showed his hand. So that really for me, that let me know that Tank Davis, his whole team, his handlers coming forward, everybody, believe that Ryan Garcia is a much bigger threat than your average boxing fan thinks. That's all that says for me. Ryan Garcia has the speed, the power, the size, the length to beat Tank Davis. But could he do it? Is the question. It's going to be a really interesting fight. I got it a 50-50 type of fight, but I'm leaning towards Tank Davis. The only reason why I really have it a 50-50 fight is because Tank Davis showed his hand. It's going to be a game of cat and mouse, right? I think it's going to be a game of cat and mouse. Ryan Garcia stalking, trying to catch him, you know, right? It's going to be like Tom and Jerry. Ryan Garcia is going to be Tom, chasing Jerry, Tank around the ring, until he eventually possibly could run into something. I think the key for this fight from Ryan will be to use his jab. Don't put all your juice on every shot. And for Tank, Ryan Garcia is dangerous. He seemed to be able to throw that hook from any range. He can seem to be able to throw that hook even while stepping backwards. I think Tank is going to have a varied approach. Give him the Tom and Jerry scenario, right? Then turn into that bulldog, right? Beat him up, maul him, stay in his chest. And then at other times, become a smaller target. Don't never let Ryan get set up. Because when Ryan makes that face, that's when you know he's about to throw something hard. Tank Davis got really good reflexes. He's really fast. And he tends to roll with the punches at times. But like he said, he don't want to get hit with none of that from Ryan Garcia. So I expect a cat and mouse type of game plan for Tank Davis until he can eventually get the distance right to aim that left hand straight down the pipe. But it's going to be dangerous. It's a dangerous fight for both fighters. When you got 2 explosive punches in the ring, anything can happen. This is why I say it's a 50-50 fight. But I got Tank winning because I believe he's the more skilled guy. And I'm a little upset because he had to put a rehydration on a guy like Ryan Garcia. So that leads me to believe that Ryan Garcia is a lot better than I thought. Right? That leads you to believe that Ryan Garcia is a lot better than you thought. Because Tank Davis got to do all this stuff just to make sure it's fair to beat this guy. But then he beat Mario Barrios, a guy that's a bona fide welterweight who looks a lot stronger than Ryan Garcia, if you ask me. But whatever the case, I expect a great fight this weekend. Hopefully, to make up for that weak undercard they got, we get the Spencer Crawford announcement. I'm looking forward to that as well. But yeah, man, this is a good time to be a boxing fan, man. May the best man win this weekend, man. Whoever wins is going to be the guy that's going to be the head conductor for the sport of boxing, man. They're gonna be the head conductor for the sport of boxing. Whoever wins, who will be the bigger star, right? I think both guys could be equally as big. Tank Davis may be a little bit bigger because Tank Davis got a lot of juice in the game, right? A lot of influencers know who he is, a lot of athletes, a lot of celebrities. I feel like more people know who Tank is than Ryan. However, Ryan does have the look. And a lot of people just on the fence about Ryan Garcia as to if he's a real fighter. Ryan Garcia been boxing since he was 7, 8 years old. So he got a lot to prove. Like he said, he got a lot to prove, and I'm going to be watching him see if he can prove it. But yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, I expect a great fight. In the beginning, I just wanted a fair fight. I feel like Tank Davis is the more skilled, experienced guy. They got about equal as amateur fights, but Tank Davis been professional longer. I felt like Tank Davis shouldn't have had to really do that. Now he showed his hand. Now he showed some type of doubt, right? And that's all I'm saying. But yeah, you guys, I expect a good fight this weekend. Hopefully this is my last video talking about the fight leading up to the weigh-in. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.